this year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum, his advancement at the defensive end, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well.
Now here's Horford. Coming in off a 14-point game last time out. Shoots over Durant. Horford can't hit. Brooklyn trailing. Here's Simmons to stop the run. Nice D from Brown.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at the rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
Shot left block. The kick to Tatum. Outside, Brown. Smart outside. Back to Brown. Banked it in off the glass. Brown's got 6 points.
Night in, night out. Brown just makes plays.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. Some changes for Boston. Griffin, he's checked in for Horford. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Williams. And it's White in for Smart. Here's Curry. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Well, you look at Seth Curry. For his career, around 44% from long range. That's easily top 5 in NBA history.
And Seth Curry, one of the elite shooters in league history. But his road to the NBA was no red carpet, Grant.
So true. I mean, after graduating from Duke in 2013, a couple years in the G League proving himself, the questions were about his defense, but that stroke was never in question.
For Brooklyn, they've gone only 1 of 6 so far. The shake. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
The all-star Tatum engaged on defense. That's a scary sight for opponents.
Here's Warren. Pass to Mills. Launches a 3. Not going to go that time. And Boston going the other way now. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
The team they beat in round 1 of the playoffs last season. Now, those guys will be looking for some serious payback.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Down low. O'Neal. Can't hit from in close. The Celtics have gone only 2 of 6 from the field. Here's Tatum. There's the block. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Curry. Outside Warren. Uses the glass on the layup.
You gotta guard Warren close, especially when he's lurking inside looking to score.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Three-pointer O'Neal. He buries it from 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Jason Tatum, first personal foul, second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Sharp. At the buzzer!
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Nets, up 1. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and the reserves delivered.
Sometimes you just need a change of pace. The bench delivered that.
And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Nets. Kyrie Irving out there with Edmund Sumner. Then there's Kevin Durant. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Simmons in at power forward. Now here's Brogdon. Playing Washington, he was nearly unstoppable. Williams misses.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
The shot by Sumner, no good. Boston trailing. Right side, Tatum. And we played through the first minute here in the second. And that one's good. Tatum's got 8.
Over the years, Tatum has limited the amount of mid-range jumpers that he takes, but it is still a natural part of his game. Jason Tatum, still so young. His game's still evolving. Over the last couple years, he's been getting to the line more and more. That's huge.
The Celtics have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Horford passes to Tatum. Back to Horford. It's deflected, and he recovers it to the inside. Williams finds Horford.
We've seen Durant really improve as a defender, using his impressive length to block shots.
Pass to Claxton. To the middle. Here's Simmons. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Al Horford. Jason Tatum seeing his free throw attempts increase. What's that tell you, Richard?
Well, it just tells me that he's playing with more intensity, but he's also playing smarter. Jason's using his athleticism to force the issue. Get to the easy points at the line. That's what your thoughts are.
Brown, he's checked in for Boston. Smart comes in for Pritchard.
Oh, yes!
Whoa. Throw it down!
Oh! Showing off his pure athleticism. Brown with a memorable finish.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Irving, that's good.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Now here's Smart. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Back to Williams. Oh, he missed the layup. He had him with the pump fake. The Nets with the lead. Outside Simmons. Here's Claxton. Out left to the wing. Here's Thomas. No good on the triple. For Boston, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the... Oh, throw it down! Wow!
Carving up the defenders like a surgeon. Brown is gifted at getting all the way to the rim. And in 2021, when the Nets traded for James Harden, they became the favorites. And after it all fell apart last season, many were left wondering what might have been.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Brown passes to Brogdon. Now here's Brown. He's covered closely. 4 on the clock. And there's Horford on the assist by Brown. You know, for the Nets, history repeating itself. Think back to 2013. Their trade with the Celtics, creating another star trio. It didn't work out. And it set the franchise back for years, RJ.
Yeah, but credit the front office. They made something out of nothing. They got young assets, and they got them these stars. And they are still in a relatively strong position because they got a ton of picks in return.
Griffin, he's checked in for Boston. White comes in for Brogdon. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Sharp, he's checked in for Claxton. T.J. Warren comes in for Simmons. O'Neal, he's checked in for Durant. And it's Mills in for Kyrie Irving. Smart against Mills. Here's Griffin. And a nice finish on the layup. Griffin's got his first basket of the night.
At this stage in his career, Griffin brings with him a deep arsenal of moves inside.
And that one's good. Sharp. And the Nets lead by 2.
And they're trending in the right direction after a rough first quarter from the field.
Smart with the ball. He's against O'Neal. Poke loose. The kick out to White. And Mills pulls it down.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Warren against Horford. No luck on that one. And Boston going the other way now. To the wing, right side. 16 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Griffin. Back to Horford. Pass to Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
And that's on the defense right there. Griffin is too good once he gets the positioning he wants.
Here's Thomas from the arc. Counted from distance. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. That's out in front, leading by 3. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
KD, you were so on top of it defensively. How have you been able to contain it?
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this.
And as we welcome you to the studio, we call your attention to the top performers for each team in the first half.
We're seeing a game within a game at the small forward position.
And when we look at the first half for the Nets, a close contest so far.
You look at their bench production, so valuable to have guys that can come in and contribute.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Jaylen Brown having a dominant impact in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Tatum and Williams are your small and power forwards. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Horford in at the center position. That's the Boston 5.
Well, even after it appeared that there was a falling out, Kyrie Irving remains a Brooklyn Net. Now, I suppose cooler heads prevailed, but I wouldn't be surprised to see Irving on the move here in the near future.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
And the defense was right where it needed to be, but it didn't matter. He still found a way.
Harris outside. There's the 3. Boston with a rebound. Now Brown. He's got 10. Inside. Kicks it out to Smart. Pass to Tatum. Goes back up. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
And so Tatum nails both of them. You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting 5 isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
Here's Irving. Pass to Durant. Here's Claxton. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Kept alive. And here's Irving. Another shot. The rebound by Jason Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. 10 points for him. Smart finds Tatum. Williams on the wing. Fires for 3. No good on the shot. And Brooklyn will go the other way with it. Durant with it. Now guarded by Brown. Harris against Smart. to the paint. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, thinking about the Aussie Ben Simmons. Such an impressive defender, Richard.
Honestly, he's a defensive player of the year caliber player every year, mainly due to his ability to guard any position. This is the type of versatility that isn't seen very often.
Curry, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Sumner comes in for Harris. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Curry gets the bucket.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
For Boston, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. The rebound by the Nets. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Celtics are handing the keys to the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. There have been growing pains and even some question if the pair could coexist. But Brown said, quote, "The adversity will help us grow. As long as I'm on the same page with him and he's on the same page with me, we're all good." Brian?
Figuring it out, Allie. Thank you. The Celtics making a switch here. White's checked in. Sharp, he's checked in for Brooklyn. O'Neal comes in for Irving. On the attack, Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Just about 7 feet. Simmons is a different kind of player. He's got point guard handles.
To the middle. Here's Griffin. Oh, and just miss after miss right now for Brooklyn. They've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Outside White. Pass to Tatum. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Warren's checked in for Simmons. Brooklyn has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Three-pointer, O'Neal. That shot, no good. Now Boston takes it the other way, trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Mills, he's checked in for Brooklyn. There's a minute 12 left in the third. And there's Brogdon on the assist from Griffin. Brogdon's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, an underrated passer. Griffin wants to involve his teammates as much as he can.
The three. The shot by Sumner, no good. For Boston, they've gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Griffin finds Brogdon. Sends it home from three-point land. Brogdon's got 5 points.
Love watching Brogdon make the right reads. He's more than capable of converting catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Brooklyn making some changes. Claxton, he's checked in for O'Neal. Kevin Durant comes in for Curry. And Harris is subbed in for Sumner. 43 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Brogdon against Harris. On the wing, Durant. Crafty move. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Blake Griffin picks one up.
The shot-making ability of Durant is what makes his pump fake so terrifying. It gets defenders off balance and leads to the foul. It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. White can't hit. The Nets with the lead. Right side Durant. Outside Warren. He takes it in. And he banks in the layup.
The defense has to be better. Flat out, can't give Warren these types of lanes to the bucket.
Tatum drives in. And finished off by Tatum.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
A creative move by Durant. That's a big flex on the defense.
He The open shot, White. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one.
The previous play is under review.
Officials are going to review the play. They're trying to see if he released the ball before the buzzer or not.
Yeah, the replay makes it obvious. I mean, he got that shot off in time. It should be an easy decision for him.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call here. That basket is good.
It would have been a real shame if those points didn't count. I'm so glad the officials were able to take a second look and make the right call.
It's still anybody's game as we... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for the Nets as we get the fourth quarter going. They've got Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving out there with Joe Harris. Then it's Ben Simmons, and it's Claxton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Durant for 3. Smart grabs him.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Outside, Brown. Outside, Williams. Back to Brown. And stolen by Durant. Pass to Irving. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Nets lead by 3. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Brooklyn? Here's Horford. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now here's Simmons. And it's Simmons slamming it home.
Oh, my. Big Ben showing us how it's done.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Brown with the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And Boston calls time here.
What Joe Harris has accomplished in the NBA is so impressive. Grew from a role player to a starter.
Brooklyn making some changes. O'Neal, he's checked in for Kevin Durant, and it's Curry in for Harris. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the head coach for the Celtics had some instruction for his guys during the break. He told them he likes what he's seeing inside, saying, quote, stay on the attack. Getting to the rim is working for us right now. Attack until they stop us. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Allie.
All right, Celtics fans, give it up for Celtics Entertainment.
Smart against Irving. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Back to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Timeout called, the Nets.
Here they come. Celtics Entertainment.
Here's O'Neal. Puts it up off the inbound. To the inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
We sometimes forget how solid Irving is when it comes to his passing. Great find there.
Smart finds Brown. Inside. Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Clutch play by Horford. Rises to the challenge with confidence, This is what coaches love about him.
Brown against Curry. Back to Irving. Outside Curry. Clock at 6. Horford with a steal. And here comes the break. And Smart with the bucket on the assist from Williams. And now it's just a 2-point Brooklyn lead. A minute 58 left in the final quarter. And here's Curry for 3. Williams grabs the board. The Celtics have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. Durant, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Harris comes in for Curry.
Substitution on the court.
Williams on the wing. Simmons defending. Pass to Tatum. Now Williams. Horford left side. 3 on the clock. Brown finds Horford to tie it up. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Back to Irving. Screen by Claxton. Down low. Out to Harris. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Here's Brown. Left side Williams. Back to Brown. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Horford. Oh, it misses. Had a chance to tie it. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. Irving, the pass to Simmons. And stolen by Williams.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Not only a terrible shot, but also at the worst possible time. That's just not good.
Here's Durant. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
Yeah, they need to focus on scoring every possession and not turning over the ball.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Irving, the pass to Simmons. Back to Irving. Harris outside. Shoots over Brown. Ooh, no good there. Potential game winner was off the mark. Time expires. We're going to overtime. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Tatum and Williams are your small and power forwards. Derek White out there with Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Horford in at the 5. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA...
The previous play is under review.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Curry against Williams. And there's the drive. And it's rejected. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. And the Celtics call time here.
Give it up once again for your...
Off the inbound pass. Horford passes to Williams to take the lead. The kick to Tatum. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 5. Brogdon. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. And the Celtics lead by 2.
Huge shot for Brogdon when they need it most. Teams love a player that reliably knocks it down.
That is a huge shot from Kyrie Irving. That is a huge shot from Kyrie Irving. This is why his team turns to him in these moments. Trust me, I know.
First team foul.
Inside. There's the steal.
The defense had the pass well anticipated. They know the offense wants to get that ball inside.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Tatum.
Yeah, the way that Simmons handles the ball at almost 7 feet, it's pretty much impossible to defend.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw no good. Some changes for Brooklyn. Kevin Durant comes in for O'Neal. And Harris is subbed in for Curry. Good on the second one.
Yeah, it wasn't perfect, but it was enough to give them the lead.
Boston trailing. To the paint. Here's Horford. Outside Tatum. 3-pointer. Pure from 3-point range. Tatum's got 19 points.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Simmons. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And when you handle the ball as much as Simmons, you're going to have to hit important free throws down the stretch.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1. Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for White. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the field as OT gets going. Outside for Brogdon. Horford passes to Tatum. Now here's Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Williams has gone 3 of 7 tonight. Irving against Brogdon. Yes, it's good.
Hey, clashes with the larger defender and makes maybe the biggest shot of the game.
You love the relentlessness. Wasn't going to give up a chance for a big play.
And that one good.
Nobody better to have the ball right here. I think everybody remembers that Kyrie hit the biggest shot in NBA history.
Back to Brown. Right side Tatum. Horford outside. Shot clock at 6. Misses the 3.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Harris finds Durant. Here he goes. Yes!
They needed points, and KD comes through. Who else did you expect?
They double team Brown. Oh, deflected. And the ball out of play. The Nets will have it.
Oh no, that was a huge turnover. That cannot happen at this point in the game.
And Brooklyn has possession. Money.
Answering the call, Ben Simmons, huge moment. And right here, they can't waste any time.
It needs to be a quick shot, then a quick foul.
Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
And it's in.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Time called here. The Nets decide to talk it over now. They're in front by 2. We've got 22 seconds left in the OT period. And the Celtics making a change here. Smart's checked in. Sharp, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Warren comes in for Simmons.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
When it comes to crunch time, there is not many guys you'd rather give the ball to than Kyrie. He has proven himself on the biggest stage. Well, they wanted every last one of those, and he delivered, making it a 2-possession game.
Once again, Celtics faithful.
Here's Horford. It goes out of bounds. That one off Sharp. And that'll be Boston's ball as it goes out of bounds. Celtics able to keep possession here.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively. In the clutch, Brown is someone you rely on, and he knows how to find his team points in a hurry.
Free throw good. Brown.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. They're leading by 1. 16 seconds left in the OT period. So it's Brooklyn now. It's a 1-point game. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
You know, Kyrie really does have some of the best handles in the league, which is why he is so devastating in a one-on-one situation. It's something you got to watch out for.
Delivering exactly what they needed from the line. He secures the 3-point lead.
Horford with a steal. Pass to Brown. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. They escape with the W, even though they needed a few extra minutes to pull it off.
And both teams gave their all. But when it came down to overtime, it was about who had more determination.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Kyrie, what does it mean for this team getting the production off the bench that we saw tonight?
It's big time. You know, when you're a basketball player and you're able to make the right plays and play at a high intensity level and really come out and make an impact on the game, it doesn't matter if you're starting or coming off the bench. We've seen special guys do that. I'm glad we came out and handled business. It's a good win.
This team is so unselfish. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching as New Balance presents our player of the game, Kyrie Irving.